hear it?
Hello. You guys hear me? Okay, we're good?
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Everybody good? Ready?
Whether you are a student or an adult, I'm sure we're always excited for trips.
Our students come from so many different cultures where oral storytelling and oral communication is the primary means of knowledge transmission from one generation to another. So we want to be able to reflect that in our teaching and our learning as much as possible. So podcasting really allows us to do that. Beaumonde Heights is a very diverse school. It's generally a hub for new immigrants, so we love to provide many opportunities for students to really explore and amplify their identities in the school community.
Morning. Good morning.
Okay, we're going to get started with our podcasting lesson today. So when we began podcasting, we started by talking about different styles of podcasts. What are some styles of podcasts that you could produce?
There's solo podcasts.
Excellent. So maybe something that they know a lot about. Maybe we listened to a lot of podcasts. We explored podcast sites. I'm going to play an audio clip of a previously produced student podcast.
Officials in Canada are concerned about the recent spike in hospital admissions around the nation.
What stood out to you? Anything?
In the beginning, how like the helicopter sound effect were like, it was like quieting down so you can hear like the person actually speaking. So it sounded like really realistic.
Awesome. And then begins our planning process. We create an outline for their podcast and then really hash out what that podcast is going to look like.
And after that, will be like a flashback?
Yeah. They will go back in time and then from when they were back.
So we tried to get students to really think about how their podcast would mimic a real podcast that they would hear on a podcasting site. So the planning part is extremely crucial to recording a well-constructed and well-produced podcast. Roya, your group will be downstairs in the podcast studio and you'll start your recording down there. The next process is recording. So we actually get into the studio and we sit down with our group members and we start recording. So for the narrative podcast, students walk into the recording studio with their scripts completely ready and done. Students know who is playing which character and they read their scripts and they do all of their recording.
Well, both of you are wrong. I barely even talk.
First of all, who's both of you? Second of all, didn't I just tell you guys not to fight? It's not that hard.
Podcasting has helped me speak more confidently and with more clarity. I've learned how to project my voice and use different tones when I need to.
Always having a dispute.
If it's going to be a little bit more conversational or an interview style podcast, students have some rough ideas of what they want to say, but to maintain the authenticity of their conversation, it's far less scripted. After we're done with recording, we now move into post-production. So students will upload all of their recorded audio, and this is the opportunity for them to take out pieces that they didn't like, perhaps add in some music. So you want to really be mindful about which sound effects and what music you are using. So make sure that what you are using really adds to the story rather than distracts from it. There's so much more to podcasting than just sitting down at a microphone and speaking. There's a lot of creativity.
It involves reading, it involves writing, and obviously communicating orally. So they have the skills that they need to thrive in the real world.
I want to be able to take my students from a culture of consumption to a culture of creation. And that doesn't happen in a vacuum. We have to really structure that learning for students so that they can see what that looks like. So providing students with the tools and the pieces that they need to make that content creation happen is really important in a language classroom, and podcasting has really allowed us to do that.